Hello Internet. 2021 is here. The year of Hytale. While the blog posts have gone quiet, the developers are working hard, and if everything goes according to plan, this is where the magic happens. Today, I'm going to dive into 2021 with optimism for the year to come. 2020 was... well, we all know what 2020 was. Looking to the future, let's talk about Hytale and the road to the release. What we might expect from the team when it comes to new posts and content, as well as beta and the final release itself. Disclaimer, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's take a moment to lower the stakes. 2021 is the year we've heard Hytale will become available to everyone, a playable game to dive into. But there is a chance that development may take longer. We all hope it won't, and only time will tell. But let's appreciate the pressure and expectations that have been put onto the Hypixel Studios team after such a well-received hype train formed post-trailer. Ever since 2018, the immense hype has died down, which is only natural with the passing of time and the slowdown of new content. But don't think that is reflective of what is lying beneath the surface. Millions of eyes are waiting for the next big thing. Beta, a release announcement, and certainly the final game. Hypixel Studios know this, and with their December tagline, "It's ready when it's ready," we can rest assured they won't follow Cyberpunk into a rushed, buggy release. Upcoming content. With that out of the way, let's get back to our optimistic side. We know the game is already looking to be an incredible installment in the voxel-sandbox genre, taking clear inspiration from Minecraft while introducing such a variety of new content that to call it a Minecraft clone is quite frankly outright inaccurate. More on that in an upcoming Minecraft vs Hytale comparison video, but what exactly can we expect? As 2021 begins, the team will remain focused on development. Following their quiet ending to 2020, we can assume, for the time being, more of the same. In the early months of 2021, the weekly postcards should give us an insight into what the team have been working on, tiding us over for the time being. With time, I would expect some bigger reveals to start coming through. After passing the 2-year anniversary of the original trailer, not much came through in terms of updates. The team have said they have some big work in progress, but that it wasn't ready to show. Inevitably, this work will get to a stage where the team would be confident in demonstrating what they have been working on. I would expect to see larger gameplay and feature reveals in the future. In conjunction with this, as the team begin to move towards making the game available, they will begin ramping up marketing efforts too. We're in an unnaturally quiet period at the moment, with minimal content but significant work taking place behind the scenes. As the team begin to tie loose ends together, whole areas of the game begin to reach a state of completion, opening up options for the team to show off far more than we've seen so far. Maybe entire regions such as a tour of one of the zones, core mechanics such as combat getting more detailed demonstrations, perhaps, though I doubt they would spoil anything, insight into the story and adventures we will embark on. There is still uncertainty around what they might show next. However, if 2021 is going to be the year the game becomes playable, as they initially said it would be, then we can definitely expect launch trailers, beta reveals, and a range of other marketing materials to be coming our way as the studio ramps up production for release. It's pretty safe to assume they're not planning on a dry launch, with no pre-release content being shown off, so with that in mind we'll definitely be getting something. At minimum, a launch trailer can be expected, along with an increase in social posts, but I bet the team will give us more. As we progress through the year, I would expect postcards to go from single images to video clips. The blog posts may increase in frequency again, back to monthly, and we may get new mediums of content too. Beta. The beta sign-up has been available on the website for some time now. A little while back, they added a section to provide your date of birth, but the form is generally very simplistic. Moving through the year, I would expect more information on beta to be shared. At first, an estimate of when we may get access. Perhaps some content expected in the beta. Will it have limited access or features? Or will we have access to the full game? Still assuming the original everyone playable by 2021 thing pans out, beta would still have to come some time before release. Duh, but how long? Minecraft Dungeons beta came out 2 months before the full game, 1 month before the initially planned date, and 2 months before the delayed release. Other games tend to make beta available a few months beforehand too. Anywhere from 1 to 6 months might be realistic, though my guess would be somewhere 2 to 3 months before release. In addition to this, announcements must come earlier still. More information such as a release date, along with beta sign-up information and details for who gets in, will potentially come as early as the first half of the year. Before you get your hopes up, remember this is speculation, but perhaps summer could be the season of beta, with autumn opening up to full game release. And on the subject of release, it would be poetic for Hytale Studios to release the game on the 3-year anniversary of the original trailer, 13th of December. It definitely gives a lot more time to work on the remainder of development, but it also seems like we're starting at the deep end. So, no news of beta yet, which we can assume comes a few months before the release itself, but there is still enough room to think optimistically for a moment about spring beta and a summer release. Again, manage expectations. Especially with COVID, the chances of this happening earlier rather than later in the year are not odds I'd be betting on, but there is still an optimistic possibility. Personally, I'd lean into a summer beta and a release towards the end of the year. If things do really go off the rails, maybe some delays would push final release back to early 2022. Eek, let's not think about that. Content creation. It's important to talk about the content creation journey throughout the year. For now, speculation and analysis are the key options for content creators, myself included. With access to whatever the official teams are putting out, along with theories and fan art, the content creation journey is dependent on official reveals and showcases, along with heavy speculation and theory crafting. If this video doesn't summarize it perfectly, then I don't know what would. Background footage from the official website, trailer footage, and speculation across the board. But, as the year we hope to see beta and release, more of the aforementioned content will become available. More gameplay, trailers, and pre-release material will give creators much more to talk about. Then, as beta approaches and arrives, many creators will be given access to the initial look at the game. Powerful insights into gameplay and exploration will give initial tasters of the final product. These pioneering gaming moments will set the stage for deeper evaluations of the game, speculations of future events, and detailed breakdowns of what certain gameplay mechanics could mean for creation, story, and online experiences. The beta will be the most powerful tool for content creators yet, but not the final tool. There may be a gap, with beta closing before release, where creators can spend some time to digest what just happened, share their experiences along the way, and give feedback before the home stretch. A final stretch to release in which content creators can keep the player base entertained and busy before the community as a whole are let loose into the game, allowed to play and explore to their heart's content. At this stage, so many possibilities open up that we're currently back onto the theme of speculation. Single-player live streams and video series will start up. Adventures crafted into stories will emerge, along with walkthroughs and tutorials where people find cool tricks. How to find, how to craft, how to survive. All questions many will want answered. And then, online, an environment unlike anything experienced yet. Not only will the first servers be booting up, opening up numerous options for minigames and online play, but creators will inevitably play through the co-op modes with friends or even other creators. I'm left wondering, will a creator-only Hytale SMP environment start up? SMP Live, Dream SMP or similar? Who will host it, and who will join? All I know is I plan on making my own first-generation SMP server to live on the legacy of Pingu Pongu, our Minecraft SMP server. But until then, let's appreciate the possibilities and wrap things up. I will create much more detailed videos on specific topics such as servers, gameplay features, mechanics, SMP possibilities, and more. For now, welcome to 2021. So in conclusion, Hytale is coming. There is no doubt about that at this stage. When and how is still a bit of a mystery. Until told otherwise, 2021 is the year of Hytale, with beta and release expected to become available at some point. Additionally, the ramping up of trailers, media, and other material should be expected too. Then, when the audience is sufficiently hyped and the team are finally ready, we will be blessed with the launch everyone has been looking forward to. To find out more about Hytale, to stay updated as well as learn more, to stay in the loop on schedules, announcements, and news, consider subscribing to stay informed. This channel is a distillation of my scripted and heavily crafted videos. If you're interested in Hytale, definitely consider stopping by in the future to see what's new. And if you're interested in more variety games and the livestream experience, consider checking out my other channel too. But, for now, stay safe on your journey through 2021. Be wary of the Trorks, wave hi to the Quebecs, stay awesome, and I hope to see you in the future.